Welcome student in e-learning section of C7 English Medium School, Shirdi. Today we are going to our second lesson, real number. Okay. Real numbers. From KG classes we study numbers. From KG we learn 1, 2, 3. These are the numbers. Okay. The number having there are the different types. Let us recall numbers. Okay. Now here in previous classes we have learned about natural numbers, integers and real number. You know the natural number means the 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the natural number. Okay. Now we see the here the n is equal to the set of natural number. Okay. First thing, in previous lesson we saw set. What is mean by the set? Set means the set of or the group of well-defined object. Okay. Now here the set of natural number is equal to the in curly bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the next number, next set or the number w. W is equal to the set of whole number is equal to in curly bracket 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on and so on. Okay. Now the next capital I, set of integers, and set of integer is equal to the in curly brackets so on -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. Next capital Q represents set of rational number. Set of rational number is equal to in curly bracket P by Q belongs to P by Q such that PQ belongs to set of integers and Q is not equal to 0. And the last set of real number, it is denoted by capital R. These are the different set of the numbers: natural number, whole number, integers, rational numbers and the real number. Real number is a group of all above four set, means natural number, whole number, integers and rational number. Now we see the relationship between the numbers, set of numbers. Here the n is a subset of w. Why? Because all members of n or natural number set belongs to w. That's why the n is a subset of w. Similarly, w is a subset of I is a subset of q, and q is a subset of r. Means all four, means natural number, whole numbers, integers and rational numbers are member of real number. Real number means all natural number, whole number, integers and rational number. Okay. Now we see the order relationship between rational number or order relation on rational number. You know the rational number means the number of the form of p by q or in fraction. For example, 2 by 3 is a fraction. Now we see here the order relation means we find out the which number is greater out given two numbers. We compare the numbers, for example. Compare the numbers means we find out which is a greater, which is a smaller, okay, and equal. For suppose we consider here the two examples, p by q and r by s are rational numbers where q is greater than 0 and s is greater than 0. Now here the first condition, if you take the cross product, means p into s is equal to the q into r, then the means the both product are equal, then P by Q is equal to the R by S, means the both rational numbers are equal. Now the second condition, if P into Q is greater than Q into R, then first rational number is greater than second, means P by Q is greater than R by S. Now suppose we and the third condition is, if P into S is less than Q into R, then P by Q is less than R by S. P by Q is less than R by S. Means here they are the three conditions. If the product equal, then both rational numbers are equal. If the first product is greater than second, then the first rational number is greater than second. If the first is less than second, then second rational number is less than second. Now we see one example. Okay, example is, find order relation between 2 by 3 and 5 by 6. 2 by 3 and 5 by 6. Now here we take the cross production. 2 into 6 is equal to 12, and 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Then here which product is greater? The second product is greater than first, or 2 into 3 is less than 3 into 5. Sorry, here not 2 into 3. The 2 into 6, by mistake it is 3. 2 into 6 is less than 3 into 5. That's why therefore the first rational number is less than second, means here 2 by 3 is less than 5 by 6. Okay, means after taking the cross multiplication, means the numerator of the first into denominator of second, and in second product, numerator of the second into the denominator of first. Then if in between the first product is greater, then the first rational number is greater. If the first product is less, then the first rational number is less than second. And if both are equal, then both rational numbers are equal. These are the order relation between two rational number. Okay, in this way we find. Okay, now we see the next topic, properties of rational number. Okay, there is some properties of rational number. Okay, now for example, if A, B, C are rational numbers, then the property there in that property there are the two. For the addition are separate and multiplication are separate. The first, commutative property means in addition A plus B is equal to B plus A. Okay, A plus B is equal to the B plus A. Now we see the example of addition property. Okay, now here if we take 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, or 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. If we change the order, then also we get the sum is, or the addition is same. Okay, this here the 3, 5, 3 both are the rational number. You consider here the denominator is 1, 3 by 1 plus 5 by 1. Then 3 plus 5 is equal to 8 is equal to 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. Okay, now see the multiplication property. Here the A into B is equal to B into A. The means here if we change the order, then also the product is constant. Now here we just see the example, 3 into 5 means 3 by 1 into 5 by 1 is equal to 15. And if we change the order, 5 into 3, again we get the 15. Now the next, associative property. Here in first bracket, A plus B plus C is equal to the A plus in bracket B plus A. If we change the bracket, then what happen in case addition? If we take 3 plus 5 plus 4, 3 plus 5 3 plus 5, 8. 8 plus 4, 12. If we change the bracket, 3 plus in bracket 5 plus 4, then 5 plus 4 by board mass. First we take the addition of the in bracket. 5 plus 4, 9. 9 plus 3, 12. We get the same addition. Okay, the addition is constant. Now second, multiplication property. A into B into C is equal to the A into B into C. Same. Now here we see the example. 3 into 5, 15. 15 into 4, 60. If you change the bracket, then 3 into in bracket 5 into 4. 5 into 4, 20. 20 into 3, 60. Again we get the product is constant. Okay, now the identity. Okay, in that addition, a plus 0 is equal to 0. A plus 0 is equal to A, and 0 plus A. This is your identity property of addition. Suppose we take the one example. 2 by 3 plus 0, we get 2 by 3. Or 0 plus 2 by 3, we get the 2 by 3. And in multiplication, A into 1 is equal to 1 into A is equal to A. Means if you take 2 into 3 is equal 2 into 3 into 1 is equal to 2 upon 3. And 1 into 2 by 3, we get here 2 by 3. Okay. Now the next, inverse. A plus negative A is equal to 0. Is it inverse of identity? Addition. Okay. Addition. Sorry. Now here we see the example. 2 plus minus 2 is equal to 0. Means suppose 2 by 3 plus minus 2 by 3 is equal to 0. The next, A into A by 1 by A is equal to 1. Means 2 into 1 by 2 is equal to 1. If you take here the 1 by 2 is a multiplicative inverse of 2 and their product is 1. These are the properties of rational numbers. Okay. Now we see the next topic. Decimal form of any rational number is either terminating or non-terminating recurring type. Okay. Now in this topic we see the decimal form. Decimal form means in that number the decimal point. Okay, means suppose 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Now here the decimal form of 1 by 3 is 0.3333, so on. Here the decimal form having, there are the two types. One is terminating and the second is non-terminating. Last 8th standard we have studied that topic. Terminating means those decimal form or decimal number having the end. Means suppose we take 5 by 2. Here the 5 by 2 is equal to the 2.5. Means here the after taking the division of 5 by 2, we get here 5 and 2, we get the remainder is 0, and here division is n. Now here 2.5, then here it is a terminating. And non-terminating means it does not having n. Means for example 1 by 3. After taking the division 1 divided by 3, what we get here 0.33333, means after decimal point numbers we can't get the remainder is 0. This is our non-terminating. And recurring, in that again recurring, non-recurring. In recurring, the number after decimal point, some number or the group of numbers are repeated again and again. This is non-terminating recurring type. Now we see some examples. First we see the terminating. Okay, the examples are 2 by 5, we get here the 0.4. Or 2 by 5 is equal to the decimal form of 2 by 5 is equal to 0.4. How to get this decimal form? By taking simple division. We arrange in division 2 divided by 5. Here the 2 is less than 5, then first we take the 0. Then 5 0 0, 2 minus 0, 2, again we get 2. Now we up, then here we take the decimal point. Here the 0 point, after taking the decimal point, here the after 2 we take the 0. Then here 20, we get the 20. Now here 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. Now here we get 2 upon 5 is equal to the 0.4. Means here the division division having n, means here we get the remainder is 0. That's why it is terminating. That's why it is terminating type. In the second, minus 7 by 64. The terminal decimal form is minus 0.109375. At the here the 5, we get here the 0. After in decimal form 5, we get the remainder is 0. That's why it having the end. That's why it is a terminating type. Okay. In third example, 101 divided by 8 is equal to the 12.625 is the decimal form of given rational number, and it which type? Terminating type. Now we see the non-terminating. Okay, non-terminating recurring type. In that the first example is 17 upon 36, and here is the decimal form of this 17 upon 36 is 0.472 recurring. Here the technically fault here the and represent the recurring sign. On 2 there is a 1 point. Okay, in that point shows 2 repeated again and again. We see how to get this decimal form. Now we see the division. Okay, now arrange in this way. Here the 17 divided by the 36. Then the first we take the 0. Okay, first we take the 0. Now here the 36 zeros are 0. Now here 17 minus the 0. Here we get the 17. Then here we take the decimal point. Then 170. Okay. Then 36 4s are 144. Then we get here the 26. Now again we take the 0. After decimal we take the 0. Now here 26 and 0, that means it is 260. Then again 36 7s are 252. Then the 260 minus 252, here we get the 8. Again we take the 0. Then 36 2s are 72. Now here we get the 8. Again we take 36 2s are 72. Now here we get the now we get here the 2. Means here after 7, here the 2 are repeated. Means here this division does not having any end. Here we can't get the remainder is 0. That's why it is non-terminating recurring type. Means here why it is recurring? Because 2 are repeated again and again. That's why we represent is 0.47. On the head of 2 we get here dot. Okay, means it is this dot shows dot or line. It shows 2 repeated again and again. We see the next example, 56 upon 37. Okay, now here 1.513 means here after decimal point the group 513 repeated again and again. Means here we get 1.513 recurring. Okay, and how to find? In this way. Here we are given this. Here 56 divided by 37 is like that. Okay, in this way we find out the decimal form, and the decimal form having there are two type, terminating type and non-terminating recurring type. Okay. In that now here in that 56 upon 37, here the after some interval, here the 5 3 5 5 1 3 5 1 3 are repeated again and again. That's why it is non-terminating recurring decimal form of given rational number. Okay, now we see the next topic. Now in this topic we represent or express the given rational number into the decimal form, to express the recurring decimal in p by q form. Okay, for example, express the recurring decimal 0.7777 in p by q form. Solution. First let us consider, let x is equal to 0.777, means here the after 7s are recurring, then here is equal to 0.7, on the head of 7 is dot. It is a technical fault here, and is represented dot. Here is 0.7 recurring. Okay, then here we consider x is equal to this recurring. Then here after decimal point, how many digits are recurring? Here the only one digit. That's why here we multiply both side. 10. Now here if the after decimal point there are the 2 digits, then we multiply 100. After decimal point there are 3 digits are repeated. That's why in this case we multiply by 1000. This depends on the multiplication is depends on after decimal how many digits are repeated. Now here after multiplying the 10, here the x into 10, 10x is equal to the 0.7 into 10, means 1 decimal shift towards the left hand side. Here we get 7.777, means is equal to the 7.7 recurring. Then here equation 1 is x is equal to the 0.7 recurring, and equation second or in second 10x is equal to the 7.7 recurring. We take here the subtraction. 10x minus x is equal to the 7.7 recurring minus 0.7 recurring. 10x minus x, 9x. 7.7 recurring minus 0.7 recurring, here we get the 7. Now here we get x is equal to the 7.9. Means here we convert our recurring decimal into the p by q form. Now here we get 0.777 is equal to the 7 by 9. In this way we convert recurring decimal into in the form p by q. Okay, now we see the second example. Here to express the recurring decimal in p by q form. Okay, we see the second example. Example is express the recurring decimal 0.37 recurring in p by q form. Let us see the solution. Here after decimal point, how many digits are recurring? 2 digits. That's why you multiply this number by the 100. Now we see that. Okay, let us first we consider, let x is equal to the 0.373737, means it is recurring, the dot is equal to 0.737 recurring. Now after multiplying 100, then we get here, therefore 100x is equal to the 37.3737. Means here the 2 digits, decimal point 2 digit shift towards the right hand side. It is right hand side. The previous also the 1 digit shift right hand side in previous example also. But in this here there are the 2 decimal. We multiply by the 100. That's why decimal point shift towards after two decimal places on left hand side. It becomes 37.37 recurring. Okay, we subtract 100, therefore 100x minus x is equal to the 37.37 recurring is equal to the minus 0.37 recurring. Therefore 99x is equal to 37. Therefore x is equal to the 37 upon 99. What is the x here? First we consider the x is equal to the 0.37 recurring. Means here, therefore 0.3737 is equal to the 37 upon 99 is the decimal form of a given, sorry, it is a p by q form of given decimal number. Okay, in this way we solve our practice set number 2.1. Thank you.